Hello Cobrats, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess HD. I'm TryclydeTamer, and Minna is still yawning despite my warnings to her last episode. How dare she be so rebellious as a teenager imp thing. And these are actually called poison mice instead of scarabs or whatever. Like whatever I was trying to call them. I think that's actually like a real life thing. I mean, yeah, poison mite, of course, that kind of makes sense as well. And yeah, they slow you down unless you use your lantern to thwart them off. They'd be like bug poison type, judging by the stuff. And here's something that's bug poison type, even though it's more like normal flying. Phew, free at last! Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. I was saying all the same things like a broken record. I am Uku! Yes, here she is again, with her creepy purple eyes. Is she a synthetic in Alien Isolation, or pretty much the Alien franchise in general? I don't know. Let's see if we can get some hearts, even though I was saying that when the heart right up here, or something. Let's get that mini-map back up, so we can see what I'm doing. Another enemy I kinda got wrong was the ghoul rat, not ghost rat. Oh, hello, gotta watch for the spinning blade, get right all the way out of that. I'm surprised I didn't get hit. It'd been funny if I walked right back out and got hit with it again, or actually did get hit by it. That's how you avoid it swiftly. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh, hello. You are a Stalfos. You are a dead Stalfos, even though you've pretty much been dead. Here, another one. Just wait for you to appear. You just do the targeting thing like that, and I'm still able to hit you. I was having weird hitbox stuff in practice. I can't really do much with them unless you actually make them animate, so you can actually see what they're capable of. Show me what you got, Booski. Are you done? Yeah, give me some more arrows, because I've actually been making use of them now. It's like mites there, but it's just these poison mites. Actually, it is mites. It's reminding me of like the bats of Gomez or something that you'd see in Majora's Mask. Alright, so got that taken care of. So there's a little something opened up. We just must return this way for it. Let's stay out of the way. Okay, that's the way you have to go in practice, or at least in the hero mode. Keep calling it practice. And I'm pretty sure I haven't gone too many episodes, at least especially in the way of temples, without getting confused about the hero mode stuff. Weird, you know. Could have done that a little bit more easily, way of speaking. And suddenly, it is the next day. I could have done that more easily with my claw shot, but of course things were sinking along the way, so it doesn't really matter what you did as long as you took care of those poison mites accordingly, so that they don't weigh you down and slow you down in all the ways that they do. Either way though, continuing, we are going into a circular room. Seems to be quite dark, the sun's closing off. One can only assume that we are about to face the mini-boss of the Arbiter's grounds. Seems to be a sword of death held together by a bunch of strings, and what can assume to be the Japanese culture thing, Ouma Mori, which seals evil away. So let's completely ignore any type of warning, and bring out the evil here. Not like it can be bad, you know. Evil's not always bad. Bad's not always evil. It's floating, it's spooky, it's scary. But here's the question. Is it a skeleton sword? I don't know. Seems to be a floating sword to me. But I feel like there might be a little bit more to this. Can we face it? Let's see if we can shield bash it. That's gonna do damage. Well, let's turn into a wolf and see what we can do about this. With our senses on. Yeah, seems to be something piloting it. Let's wait a little bit and see if you can become tangible like that. I shall grab you right on the neck so we can do things. Here's our friend, Death Sword. It looks like a very evil goat dude. So let's get ready to fight the evil goat dude. Not like it's absolutely required, I'm just gonna do this to show things off. The rare Choo Choo Jelly, full heal, and it makes you turn all orange and special powery. And it's gonna be super overpowered, because why not, even though I'm missing pretty much every shot until I got this third one. Alright, shoot him with an arrow, doesn't need to be a bomby arrow. Just gonna do things so crazy like, just gonna keep hitting him on the head. He would try to swing at you otherwise. Let's see if we can go ahead and hit him, get the punch before he does way too much. Here he comes. Get ready to come around the mountain when he comes. The mountain when he comes, so I can do this. Alright, that's like part 2 of it down, even though the first part was technically making him tangible. I love that word, you know. So just keep on waiting. It's all the same stuff. This guy could considerably be easier than other mini-bosses, even Ook, pretty much. Just gotta get a feel for how he does things here. Demonic things always have to have demonic screams. Looks like even more bats disappearing with the Gomez fight. Maybe even a different type of poison mite. Anyway though, mini-boss defeated. Let's go towards this chest. What type of item are we going to get in this dungeon? Let's see once we open this chest. That seems to be sinking in the ground. It's the spinner! This ancient machine allows you to float in the air. Set it to any of the buttons you get on top of it, well, any of the buttons for item movement. Press the assign button when you're riding to do attacking stuff. This thing is pretty fun. It has pretty limited uses, we'll see. Just gotta look for tracks along the wall like this, and we can spin around and ride it. Don't be fidgeting so much while you're on it, Link. It's a little bit of faster movement too if you get enough of a spinning start once you're on it. So there's our item. We're gonna be coasting, sailing, spinning our way through the rest of this dungeon now. Yeah, it's actually not too much of the dungeon left, as we'll come to find out. Just a little bit of fun stuff to do with our newly acquired spinner. Always gotta say that these items are newly acquired, because they are newly acquired. You can jump off, do whatever you dang please. The hieroglyphs on the walls and everything. And here's the fun room. See how I can handle this thing. Just take a brief reprieve to go over this way, because we've got a couple chests. Well, quite a few chests in this room. This first one, containing bombs, 10 of them in fact, of normal bombs. You can't get onto the spinner when you're getting into quicksand. So let's see if I can do a little something. You can go along the top here. Let's see if I can jump all the way over. Yes, I can. It's nice enough to set things up in such a way, and set us up with a 20 rupee redness as well. Scout around, because there's a couple things I want to get here. I want to get a heart piece as well as a stamp. Yeah, a couple awesome things. Alright, let's see. Just gotta make sure I'm not going too far with this. Yep, just a straight shot. Man, however would you be able to miss this chest over this way? Maybe the Stalfos gets in the way and the chest suddenly decides to fly away on you. I'm not going to pick up that heart because in this chest, judging by the respective way I was saying things, yes indeed, it's a piece of heart. I remember seeing the Zelda thon, like a 3-heart run somebody was doing. It's like, what's in this chest? Oh man, it's a heart piece! But you don't actually do it to mess things up. It's actually a healing thing. Okay, just gotta make sure this thing's going in a way that's convenient for me to deal with. Yeah, just gotta time things rather properly. Did I even take care of that Stalfos? I thought I was hearing the music. I was like, wait, what? Not like I need to for anything specific to happen. Oh, come on, why are you doing things like that? See if I can try this again. Get some jumping, get the jump on these guys. No, 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 don't slide along that way. Let's just pick up speed, pick up wind while doing this. Ooh, it's getting kind of close. Yeah, we're out of range of it. Jump to the side, then jump to the other one. Don't be too crazy with any sort of movements. And, okay, we're going the exact opposite way we want to go, and we want to get to the center of this so I can actually get back in. Could be going more quickly through this room, but that's how the cookies be crumbling on this day and in this age. Alright, here we go. We're gonna make a big ol' fluff down. Yeah, a fluff, a word that I just came up with. Hello, Mr. Stalfos. A dead Stalfos you are now going to be. I was just trying to do some cool flips. Very simple flips, if you ask me. Aw, yeah. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to Stalfos. Here comes the stamp, the Hylian letter D. I think she wants it, because Zelda is a grill. Alright, seems like there should be something up there, but judging by my minimap and the appearance of things in general, there doesn't seem to be much of anything. There is a little bit of something here. Let's see if I can get this first try. Ooh, small little windows to do things within. I shouldn't have spoke so soon, but I made it anyway. That's how we get out of here. And we seem to be coming full circle or whatever shape this thing is. Let's get a look at the minimap. We haven't really done this too much. Seems to be kind of a humanoid robotic shape, kind of like the Diggernaut or whatever it is in Metroid Samus Returns. Sorry if that's kind of spoilerish-tastic. But what's not being spoiled is this big key that we're just now getting. Of course, you should know it's a big key judging by the chest. And I don't care about the blue rupee. Just gonna look at it off in the distance even though I can't. There's a fly going around instead of flyer wasp. I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore it for now and just keep on spinning in place, mashing that Y button of mine. Oh yeah, keep it going. Now I'm just going to bring the wall. Again, it looks like it's closing instead of opening. Just coming to a certain point, things are set up in such a way with the architecture, and it's cool and awesome. Let's get going with the slowness of the things, so I can climb up, even though Link was just like stationaryifying. That's not a word, and it's definitely not applicable, of getting out of the quicksand. Let's keep going this way. Link's spinning on his own time. I hope he doesn't get any sort of pain or something. Now we're just gonna go back this way. Trying to find a good point to jump down, I think. Yeah, we're coming up to a good point right there, maybe, except not. You just want to get as much height as you can before it goes to the fence mode, and then jump away like so, and do odd movements that you're doing, Link. Why can't we just hold it down and make it the way it is? Can I stop here? Is it going to make everything happen? No, I guess not. Gotta restart it. Well, it was slowly going down, so I'm just keeping it going and let this whole track thing get set up. Oh yeah. See, we already have the boss key after pretty much immediately after fighting Death's Sword. Oh man, we're going pretty fast here. Let's see where it takes us. I saw a brief look at it. It's the boss door. Things are to be believed. I don't believe that this is the boss door though. And if practice serves me correctly, there's not a fairy. I don't know why they're not really giving me too many fairies right by the boss door itself. Either way though, let's open that door. It's kind of spiky. Hopefully it doesn't impale Link. Well, it doesn't seem to be so far, so I can trust it that Link's fine enough to take on this boss, even if it's just a few minutes after fighting the mini-boss. Got a big battlefield, and it's still pretty dark around here. And in this big battlefield is a big dude. Seems dead enough, though. Who's laughing? It must be the wind. Ree! You still live. How astonishing. No wonder some call you hero. But this is truly a bittersweet reunion. Truly! For I fear this is the last time I will see you alive. What, do I have to give you a hug now? Don't try to hug me with that sword. Oh, you're just playing with me now, aren't you? Showing off your skills. Fight me, coward. I guess today's not the day for that. Instead, it is the day for reanimating skeletons. But this guy's a little bit bigger than what we're used to. We'll try to persevere, though. Yes, I know. You're rather large. With your bony bits. Let me guess, you're gonna roar in my face. Yes, you are, Twilight Fossil Star-Lord. Yes, you are. So how exactly do we take this guy down? It seems that we were farther than we were. Let's just go ahead and do things like that. Pretty easy hit, starting things off with our spinner. Let's go down and break part of his cervical vertebrae, and all the different names they are. And we're suddenly going to be going along this. Watch for any blade traps that would be getting in your way. And as the fight goes along, all these stall troops are going to be appearing that would try to impede you. Of course, you can blink right off them, or you can spin at the right moment to do the damage. Let's see if I can get through. Yeah, oh, I guess I am doing damage to him. Must be doing well enough. Ooh, man. Yes, get these guys out of the way. I think they're going to be reappearing anyway. I know, blade traps, blah, blah, blah. Blinking off you guys. Let's see if I can pick up wind with this. Okay, yeah. Just keep it going. Try to go down center. Maybe at least get those guys out of the way. Come on, right by you. Oh, man. I'm just kind of slowing down. Let's see if I can make it up to the rail. Is he going to let me? Oh, watch out for you for now. And get down to you, down to business. Let's see if I can get the hit in on you. Well, I did the thing, but it didn't do anything to the boss dude, man. Things are being a little bit more hairy than they should be. Let's just keep things up so I can get back on. No, it's not the track. Get away from that. It'd be more convenient if you could get rid of his hands out of the way. And it should be an easy enough hit. There we go. I feel like that one shouldn't have hit when the last one should have. But it seems that takes care of things for now. Disengage. Mr. Skeleton, this should not be alive in the first place, but evil magic prevails in certain ways. We sunk to the bottom, now the sand is sinking itself. Back to not square one because we're in a different setup for things. Oh well, maybe we just have a nice little cinematic thing before our heart piece appears. Let's just keep this up, spin the camera around, and suddenly, another cutscene. Why are there tracks along this thing? And why does it keep getting higher and higher? Almost feels like we'll have to fight something even further. Let's just destroy the head of Star-Lord and get on our way. Well, I wasn't kidding. We still do have to destroy the head of Star-Lord. Ooh, look at that nice grill you got. Ready for a standoff? I guess a knockoff is what this is. Well, let's get to spinning in the second phase. I'm gonna stick along this spire, because it's a smaller radius to work with, so we can catch up a bit faster in this not car chase, but spinner chase. And Lynch is doing this rotation thing. Let's get ready. Try to get as much height as we can. And we've caught up to him. Let's get ready. He's gonna shoot flame balls. Just stay away from that side as much as we can. Only go here to avoid things. Wait for him to shoot, and then we go Kasmaki into his face. That's nice. And we could have finished this off in one phase. I'm just gonna kind of pace myself though. Just do these few hits right here. And just one more, maybe 2 or 3 more slices. See, that's good enough. I'm going to go ahead and get back to spinning. Yeah, because once you get to the second phase of the second phase, at this point, you're going to start seeing the blade traps splinting around. Yeah, splinting around. I guess blade traps splinting around. I don't know. They're an extra obstacle to deal with, but once you get past them, I recommend going back to the center so you can get as much height as you can, because a lot of times it's going to reset you back down. So let's just wait until we start to see one, so we're at a point to where we can actually latch on with our magnetic abilities. Oh, hello, Star-Lord head. Here we go. Boom. This isn't Link's crossbow training. That would be something fun to play, maybe like an after LP thing if I can actually get all the stuff I need for it. And I guess we're at a small enough part to where we can do that. Let's just do some swinging and stuff. I could try for my thing where I do the spin attack right out of the jump attack, but that's not quite happening. You done? Feels like you should be falling faster than you are, being big ol' heavy head. But who am I to complain what death animations look like? After that abysmal fight, I'm actually thinking about doing some editing magic to have a better take with that. Just to see if I can get things more cinematic, I guess. Link's being cinematic along with the music, despite the graphical stuff going on, but who am I to nitpick about that? We've got a bridge appearing, we've got a door opening, seems to be a bunch of eyes of truth around here, all seeing. Alright Link, let's go! We're close to the Mirror of Twilight. Yes we are, Midna. And we got a heart container, life energy, increased by 1, fully replenished. Up to 12 now, 12 out of 20, that's 6 out of 10, 3 out of 5. Man, we're like 3/5 of the way through the game, pretty much, if we're judging by how things are. Get out of that fade to white. Yes, I actually had an edit right there because the game asked me to save. Not really leaving with a few shadow because we're making our way up to the mirror chamber. If things are to be believed, with the circular things going on and all this climbing we're doing. Kinda reminds me of a Roman Colosseum with the multiple entries around. And make our way to the top. Looks very Colosseum-tastic, just with a more high-rise type of deal. Yes, this is the mirror chamber. And the serpentine lady goddess, maybe the goddess Din or something, or El Din, even though it's more of a later on type of thing. But it's something of interest in this game, where it introduced Pharaon, Eldin, and La Nehru. Anyway, enough talk about lore. We got plenty of dudes appearing. 5 dudes, in fact. Let's see if I can get the far-off dudes taken care of first. Whoa, there's keys appearing too. Didn't really remember that. Let's, yeah, might as well take care of you as well. Just as long as I have 2 kept alive, things should be well enough. Alright, so those 2 are sticking close together, so I'll go ahead and do something with you. Just a spin attack is enough. Do I have to kill the keys too? Nah, I'm just gonna do that. That Keese is gonna be my friend. I'm gonna call him Kale the Keese. To go along with my arsenal of friends like Toby the Boar, or Bulbo if I were to be more Zelda-lically correct. Are you still perching there? Yeah, I'll leave you there. You've been cool enough to me. I don't want to go into the snake's mouth, we're just gonna go along the side of it. Climb all the way up, woo! Very spookily. Get right in. Gotta get enough of this. You never can. No matter how much you try. Bring the chains up. Make this thing rise even higher with the chains. Maybe all this was hidden for a reason, though. Seems to be some semblance of a mirror, for what it's worth. Let's investigate. Nighttime, but the music's as strong as ever. Oh no! Even more predicaments get in the way. Spooky dudes. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is Ganondorf. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in hopes of establishing dominion over the sacred realm. He was known as a demon thief, an evil magic wielder renowned for his ruthlessness. But he was blind. In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger, and thus was he exposed, subdued, and brought to justice. And by this, they mean execution. Yet, he went full evil Jesus mode. By some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. What did the water spirit ever do to you? Oh yeah, literally kill you. Quite the roller coaster. Execution, revival, banishment. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant could merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. One is in the snowy mountain heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens. You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the 3 pieces. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. I think we're ready to take on whatever power lies within them. And all that's going to be happening next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. We're going to start a little bit with some story, then we're going to delve into a little bit more side questing. Probably not going to speed up as much, but it's still going to happen nonetheless. This was quite the episode to deal with, but I can finally say, until next time, don't toast yourself. You have